Jack, my microphone has stopped working. My microphone has stopped working. I can only talk to you through my voice changer. So I guess we're gonna have to talk like this for the whole stream. Yeah. Fuck. Shit. Robo stream.
There we go, I fixed it. Hello! Welcome to that stream! Hi! How's it going, everyone? How are you all doing tonight? Happy Sunday! Have you all had a good week? What? Oh no. I just bit. There we go. A pig to mechanic Garfield. What? No mecha Pega. No mecha Pega. I'm not joining the ad mech just yet. Not yet. I've still got plenty of healthy flesh years in me. Hello from the Netherlands. Hey, Paul. Hi. Just watching another video waiting for this to start and I'm actually jump scared. Amazing. Fantastic. Going out swinging, banging, swinging. Coming out with a swing and a miss with the microphone not working. Yippee. So today, this week, or rather yesterday, or this morning, I gave the YouTube members that pay me money. They got to choose the stream, and of course, in tradition, as tradition, they couldn't pick anything. They needed a tie once again, because I can't trust them with a poll, you know. I don't know why you're paying me $1 a month to not decide what the streams are. Fantastic job, you've been scammed. So I gave them the option. I have a number of projects that I would like to finish, and two armies that I would like to finish. One of them is the 1,000 Suns, which I was actually supposed to finish this week in time for the tournament that was this weekend, which I'll talk about later. We had a tournament. My other army was the Tau. I have to finish the Tau as well. But you probably realized these don't look like either of those things. What the heck? What the heck is this ugly fucking alien on my screen? What is this? This is another project that I have to finish. Which I suppose you could call an army. They're Nemesis miniatures! Yay! We started them a couple streams ago, and so far they've been just covered them with magma drop flame. That's it. That's all I've done, and we did one test mini, which was this one. And honestly, I'm not really happy with it. But I can't think of anything else to do that doesn't involve an airbrush, so I'm just gonna keep going with this. Those aren't Tau, they're Cheez-Its! The Cheez-Its! Now in coffee mag, slowly blowing bubbles. Hey, that comes! Is it the Pega mug? It better be the Pega mug. Resident Evil vibes? High Fleet Cheetos. The cheesiest towers. The cheesiest aliens. So I was trying to go for like an orange, like they were glowing from the inside, like I don't know, just like orange sort of glowing, but they're still like dark. I don't know what I was gonna do, but I don't know. It's an interesting color scheme. These models are really hard to paint because there's like really little like separation between the different details. It's all just wrinkly. It's all wrinkly. Just put the Dorito dust on the minis in advance. Innovation. Yeah, true. I can, if I leave them like this, then we could just eat Doritos and you won't even see them on the miniatures. They're like skinny Tyranids. Yeah, these are like really skinny little aliens. Oh, that old man skin. Yeah. Kind of turned greenish. Yeah, it did. It did kind of turn a bit greenish when I wanted to add some yellow to make it look more like glowy. But it didn't work very well. It was not very successful, so I don't think I'll be doing that again. I'm just gonna dry brush everything black, and that's how it's gonna be. Also because I'm really fucking tired. I mean, when am I not tired? Am I right, fellas? I'm really tired. I'm really tired, and I feel like doing something really brain dead. I can't think of a color scheme. I can't think of any other technique I could do right now. I thought it could be cool to make them like sort of Mars, like sandy, like I don't know, like sand aliens. I don't know. I'm like, I can't be fucked right now. I'm just gonna slap some black on them. Just gonna do some chill dry brushing, and it's gonna be great. Yes. So yeah, we had a tournament this weekend. That's what I've been up to. Well, I wasn't actually part of the tournament. That's the fun part. I'm still tired. I wasn't even participating. I was on driving duty. I was the soccer mom. It's really interesting though because it was a team tournament. It was a team Warhammer tournament. So normally like Warhammer tournaments are like 1v1. You have your army and you go against someone else's army, and so everyone just has like meta lists. Everyone just brings like the best armies, and that's how it goes. So it can get a bit repetitive. But in a team tournament, everyone on the team has to bring a different faction. So not everyone can't just bring the best meta list, which is very interesting. And then you sort of have this selection process where you pick members from your team to go against members from the other team. So you like the whole game is trying to get like the perfect matchup, you know. But it's like yeah, so you gotta like sort of strategize which army's gonna go better against which army, sort of thing. Yeah. I'll better your list. I'll better your mum. Is my car fixed? Oh, my car's a whole story. You played Blood Angels? You're always here to charge? Hell yeah. You want to know the only army that wasn't at the tournament? Admech. Admech had 0 players. There was 0 Admech players at the tournament. So every army, I think every other army was represented. Was it Gene Stealer Cult? It was Gene Stealer Cult. So every other army was represented at the tournament. Team tournaments are really fun. You'd much rather do that than normal ones. Yeah! Also means also means I need to have fewer models. Yeah. How big was it? It was big. I think 140 players or something. 28 teams. And I was just on driving duty. I was the carpool, you know, with my car that is not technically fixed yet. It's got a plastic back window at the moment because I'm in the process of getting it fixed, and they've been really freaking slow about it. It's been 6 weeks, man. Anyway, but honestly, you haven't lived. You haven't lived until you've driven a 20-year-old car down the highway at 100 km an hour with a plastic window flapping in the back, overtaking the fucking Teslas on the highway. You haven't lived. Blasting, I don't know, kickback from Chainsaw Man on your tin can shitty speakers that you can barely hear over the sound of the flapping of the plastic. It's a vibe. It's a freaking vibe. Bad Dyson noises, you know. Careful. How big was the tonic? Both varieties of knights? I think, yeah, both varieties of knights as well. Yeah, definitely. Admech is stuck in the Femboys Guitari pit. Femboys Guitari are the only thing keeping Admech alive. Otherwise, everyone would have forgotten about Admech by now. Admech? What army is that? You mean the Femboy army? Yeah, but we had to wake up like early to get there. It's like a half-hour drive, which isn't too bad, but still, had to get up early and big day. Big day. Casually evading law enforcement. Yeah. So far, no one has stopped me from driving, and so. I've driven past the police before. No one stopped me. I think they see like the plastic window and they're like, clearly this isn't just like a sheet of like tape. They haven't like just taped it up themselves, like someone is in the process of fixing this. Like it looks like it's being worked on, right? So I don't think anyone's gonna bother to stop me. Unless they really need those brownie points. I don't know. And if they do stop me, I'm gonna fucking turn on the phone, I'm gonna call the repairers, and I'm gonna point the phone to the police. I'm gonna be like, talk to these shits. I don't, there's nothing else I can do, bro. Tell them to hurry the fuck up. Metal Fire's got me many accent unwise. The femboy guitar— wait, not anymore. The femboy guitar artist has quite the hobby after getting doxxed. Wait, what? Femboy's guitar drummer? Archon Flesh is apparently some sort of a high school or uni student, got doxxed and received death threats from the people who hated this Femboy's guitar art. Decide to quit the hobby? Oh, what? Dude, why do people gotta ruin a good thing? What the fuck, man? What? Why would you? Why do people do that? So mean. Oh, why would you do that to someone? Some people are just fucking ruthless online. Oh, we can't vibe. Someone killed Twitter. Someone killed Twitter already. I swear. I mean, it's not just Twitter, but still. Least deranged Twitter users. Oh, yeah. Wow. It's the only place on the internet where even the goons wake up. It's whack. Yeah, the tournament was kind of like wild as well. It's kind of weird because this was like the biggest it's ever been. So they had a lot of people there, like 140 participants or whatever. But it like had never been that big, and a lot of people like seemed to know each other and stuff. So it like had like a really local like mates sort of vibe to it. But we didn't know anyone, so it felt kind of weird, like we were intruding on something. It was also pretty sus. We had to pay $100 for entry, and we just paid it like directly into their bank account. like the tournament organizers like personal bank account, and which is a little. Also, the prizes weren't great for $100 entry. I only heard the third place prize was like $75 in cash per player, so you don't even make your ticket back for coming third. I don't know. It's a little bit sus. I don't know where the rest of that money went. I'm sure the space high wasn't that expensive. I don't know, man. Tax evasion, highly likely. Yeah, so it was a little bit sus. I think you guys had fun. Classy. We came. Well, I say we. I didn't do anything. The team came 20th out of 28, so not too bad. Pretty solid. Sure, he didn't just pay a guy who just said he wasn't organized. Where we were on the lists and everything, so he was the organizer. He definitely was the organizer. Organizer's kind of a weird guy. He's kind of a weird champ. I'm not gonna lie. And it's so weird that like Warhammer feels like such a big hobby. Warhammer feels like such a big hobby, but at the same time, it feels so small. At least, like, I guess online, like, that's the power of the internet. Warhammer feels like a big hobby. But then you go, like, in person to, like, the biggest Warhammer event, and it's, like, 5 guys. And it, like, everything has, like, a super local vibe to it, and it's like, what? This is the same hobby? Junior me is proof of how small it is, yeah. Overall it was fun, Thousand Suns were fun to play, you enjoying them, that's good. Last match, and missing out on the displays was the only real letdown, yeah. Shame to get a double whammy one after the other, yeah. Yeah, it was 2K, it was 2K. Oh, and also the scoring in a team tournament is different, so like, it's based on like, the points difference between you and your opponent. You get more points for your team, and then whichever team had the more points overall wins or loses that round. So if you smashed your opponent and got like a really high score and they got nothing, like the highest points you could get is 20-0. And that's what you contribute to your like sort of team's total points. So if you have like one player that's really lacking, they could definitely like draw down the team. Hardcore side-eyeing. 1K Suns Army, really? How affordable are they right now? I don't know. The starter box is kind of shit. It's kind of doo-doo, so I suppose if you're thinking like in terms of that, it's not very affordable. Like you'll have to probably buy the individual models you want. Also, my black paint's running out. I'm so sad. I'm like scraping the bottom of this pot to get the rest of my Abaddon black. That's fine. I have a better black paint. I just didn't want to use it for dry brushing. Oh yeah. Actually, I want to dry brush this again. See if I can get some of that yellow off, that greenish color off. Get to paint one of my armies fully. I have 6 of them. Do it! Paint it! Right now! At least get like 500 points done so you can get like a 500 point game. I guess that's what you care about if you care about playing. But... There we go. That looks a bit better. Kind of nice because it gave you a reason to keep trying, because if you can narrow the game and keep it close, you're still contributing to the team even if you lose at the end. Yeah, at least by conventional standards. If you can keep the score within 5 points, it's a draw. I see. Yeah, so if you lose by 5 points, it still counts as a draw. Balance are up there in affordability at the moment. Yeah, it's because yeah, Magnus, you're just playing like a bunch of big things. And they're worth a good amount of points per dollar. Are you ready to paint trim endlessly though? That's the only thing. Rubik's at 210 points for like 97.80. That's pretty good. At 2 points per dollar. And I'm sure it's even better in EU. Tried to paint them, but they all require different techniques. Like my guard army is cowboy femboys, and my orcs are entirely yellow, so it takes a shit ton of time to paint anything. I get that. Yeah. Well, I've kind of had this feeling for a bit, where I don't know if it's like worth doing whole armies. It'd be cheaper in, yeah, it would definitely be cheaper in Europe, surely. Okay, this may be sad to talk about, but I'm feeling like an all-time low motivation for Warhammer. Like I haven't played a game in so long. I feel so out of the loop. And I don't know. 10th edition doesn't motivate me to finish my armies enough. I feel bad for like wanting to play a game with my models. I guess is like what motivates me to actually like paint an army. But I also just don't have time to paint an army, so I don't play any games because my armies aren't painted, and I can't paint my armies because I have no motivation to play, and also I have no time. So it's a catch-22, and I'm feeling very low motivation for Warhammer at the moment. Just in general. I don't know. Maybe it would be fun to like try painting some individual models as opposed to like an army scheme for a bit. But even that, like, I feel kind of bored. Like I don't like glazing. I don't like spending a long time on one miniature, I suppose. So I get impatient. Terminators are pretty similar, and the Exalted Sorcerer kit. Oh yeah, it really does. We made some progress on the Army of Chat hadn't tied things today. Exactly. It's your fault. It's your fault. I don't play any Warhammer. Does not mention that it takes a whole day for me to slap on dirty effect paint on my death guards because I have an entire 1k army and 45% of Poxwalkers. Oh no! Not the Poxwalkers. Kill team perhaps 5 to 10 models. Yeah, I have no, like, I don't really like playing kill team either. And I don't know, I don't have any ideas for like a fun kill team to paint. Also, I recently joined this like group, you could call it, of like pro painters in my area. And we went to a meetup yesterday, which was quite fun. I accidentally showed up at 11 AM. I thought it was at 11 AM. Turns out it was 1 AM. I guess I just read 2 1s instead of... So I showed up really early and no one was there. But anyway. It was pretty chill. But I all of a sudden feel very inadequate. They're fucking good painters, man. Like pro painters. And now I feel like if I can't make anything that good, what's the point? What's the point? I'll never be able to paint a miniature that well. Which I know is not a good mindset, but it is what it is. Final form of Cheddar? What, this? Cheddar's final form, no! This is what happens to Cheddar if he breaks containment. Your list! The Thousand Sons are mine! Classy's playing with my Thousand Son. I can tell you exactly what's in the list. It's Magnus, I think 20 rubrics? 20 or 30? A lot of rubrics. 10 Terminators, 10 Zangors, and I've got some Screamers, some Zinch Screamers, but they're not really part of the army, they're part of demons, but they look cool. I don't even know if you can ally them in 10th, but yeah. To make a single midi look nice, without glazing or spending too long on it, Mario from Tabletop Time paints some really nice models with very painterly style. Yeah, I want to try that. I want to try doing like a really painterly style. Actually, I'm not sure if I showed you guys. I painted a model recently at an event this. I think I did show you on stream, but I was actually really happy with this one. It's not finished. Oh, I put it on the Discord. I haven't finished the beard or the horns, but I really like how colorful it is. The scales were a pain to do, but the face was really fun, and I'm pretty proud with some of those blends. And that's just wet blending because I'm impatient. I'm too impatient for glazing, so I just end up wet blending everything. I'm really happy with that face with the really dark blue shadows and like yellow highlight. Better than you can do? Oh, I'm sure you can do it. I'm sure you can do it well. And then the hair is like a really different style again, but that was also really fun. Like the hair looks almost like cartoonish. And that was really fun actually. I painted like really messily purple, and then just like picked out the ends of some hairs, and you can like see all the brush stroke. Like it almost looks like edge highlighting in a way. Like you see, it looks really like cartoony. I don't know. I really like that. Yeah, I don't know, I'm really happy with this. Just super colorful, like mini. Maybe I'll try to do something again. I think it was fun doing something that's like a bigger scale as well. It's just so much easier to blend stuff. Typical, you like it when models don't have overly smooth blends. Yeah. I actually really like stippling as well. I want to do more stippling. And just blending with stippling, like which is essentially just like, yeah, it's cheating. It's pretty good. So I think maybe I'll try doing like a large scale model or something. I might actually take a break from Warhammer for a few weeks or something. I don't know. I've just been feeling. Oh, I don't know. No, I just been feeling tired, man. I still have to finish my commission though. That's the only Warhammer I will paint, and then I'll have a proper break from painting Warhammer. Actually, I have another commission. Oh, I'll never get a break from Warhammer. This is the problem. My life revolves around Warhammer now. I can't just leave Warhammer. Not gonna lie, the airbrush saved my life painting time-wise. Oh yes. No, I actually love airbrushing as well. Airbrushing was a lot of fun. Once I got going. The problem is I don't have space to keep my airbrush set up, so whenever I want to use my airbrush, I have to like take it out of the box and set up the extractor and set up the thingo. What do you call it? The little thing that goes brrr, little motor. Compressor, that's it. I have to set up the compressor and it's just a hassle, and then I gotta get my gas mask. Join the AdMech. Pledge allegiance to the dark gods. You know, there's a lot of steps to airbrushing to get those perfectly smooth blends. It's not as easy as it looks. Know some Tournament 28 players in Brisbane? Oh. I don't think I really need another game to play. I feel like not socializing. But that's probably just me right now. I don't know. Oh, I could be convinced to play some more Sigma games. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel like disappearing into a cabin in the woods for like a year, you know? You get me? Have like a proper break. And I kind of got myself into this situation to begin with, so it's kind of my fault that everything I do is Warhammer. But I did not consider the consequences of my actions. I got maybe a little bit too into Warhammer, you know. Weird spot playing a game you know is going to be totally different in a few months? Yeah, that's true. And also it's just, because I haven't played a game for so long, I'll have to like read the rules and make a list, and I don't feel like doing that. I don't want to use my brain. I don't want to use my brain, man. What the fuck? That's cringe. Hopefully be able to just figure into cabin in Germany soon. Hell yeah. I'm so looking forward to it. I really hope I get in. You know, the temptation to just say fuck it and quit my job as well again is also very high. I feel like these car issues have as a sign from God to tell me to stop working a real job that requires a car and return to the internet. Every YouTuber says to only paint your leader centerpiece mini to a perfect standard and then cannon fodder minis bad, but my perfectionist mindset comes to paint every mini to a high standard. Oh no, I totally get that. I really regret painting my troops to like basic standard. Like I wish I painted them all better. And I keep thinking to myself, like, oh, I'll come back to them. I'll come back to them and paint them up and add a bit to them. But I never do, and now it's just a liability, I guess. It's just this pressure that's like, oh, this mini isn't as good as I wanted it to be, and now I gotta go back and paint it, but I don't want to go back and paint it. Yeah. Some of your nice painted minis are grods. I thought you were the only one that painted everyone to perfection. That's probably why almost none of your minis are done. No, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people like that. Not gonna lie, it did pain me to paint some of my tower models like to such a quick standard when we were doing 40k in 40 days. I wish I got to spend some more time on them, but I mean, there's nothing stopping me from going back and doing it. But now that they're semi-painted, I can play them in a game and they'll look fine. There's no reason I can paint. You know. One project that I really want to work on is the Seraphon. The problem with the Seraphon though is that that's the army that I'm putting lots of effort into every model. And that would be boring to stream. That would be boring as hell, so I don't want to stream it. But stream is like the only time I actually pay finishes now. But I would love to do more work on my Seraphon. I'm really happy with how they're coming along so far. And you know what? I'm kind of tempted. Maybe if once I finish painting my Seraphon, I can just decide to never improve ever again. And then they'll look good forever. They'll be my best painted models forever. And then I'll make sure to never improve. So they will always be my best models. It's that easy. Just never become a better painter. I don't know. I think Seraphon will be like my last army. Really. I mean, I don't have space to keep any more armies. Apart from Tyranids, but that's a completely different project. That's like a gigantinormous project. Keep bashing every single miniature. Like that doesn't count as an army. That's like barely a kill team at the moment. Maybe one day we'll become an army, but You do cut corners on basic truths, but I still paint them to a pretty nice standard. I love grots. I just couldn't stop myself from adding more and more little details. That would be boring to stream, says the woman streaming half an hour of dry brushing black. This is fun! Dry brushing black is fun! Don't you like it? Isn't it fun? I mean boring in the sense that there's like no progress to be seen at the end of the stream, you know? Like this dry brushing black, like I'm gonna finish these minis by the end of the stream and then I can be like, wow, look at my finished project! We spent 2 hours and I painted a whole thing, you know? It's a shame that I didn't, that we started them last stream. I would have liked to do them all in the single stream. Because I'm thinking about the VOD as well, because people watch the VODs a lot on YouTube. Like, they're just like regular videos, I suppose, that get recommended to people, so... just having a video of like, ooh, painting the green on this one Seraphon warrior is like a boring ass VOD. Like, who's gonna watch that? I don't know. Who are you guys? Why are you watching my live stream? But at least with something like this, someone can put on the VOD and get a complete story, start to finish. You know? Know about everyone else, but you don't come for the progress on the videos. Aww. That's very good to hear. No, maybe I'll ask the VOD watchers. VOD watchers, any VOD watchers watching the stream right now? I mean, you can't be watching the stream right now because it's not a VOD yet. Any VOD watchers watching the stream when it's over? Do you like seeing like an entire project? Do you not care? Why do you watch my VODs? That's the question. What are you doing here? Do people like do you guys just chuck it on to like have some background noise? Or I don't know, do you like to see some completion? Or do you just like seeing a fucking anime cat girl? I don't know. Yeah. What do you It's a funny orange cat necessarily for results. No. Results are good, but orange car always better. God damn it, I will never beat orange car. Orange car will always be greater than orange cat. Oh. It also depends on what the members vote. Every week. What the members for $1 a month vote on. But I mean, if it's always a tie, then I guess I will just pick whatever the fuck I want anyway. Wow. I also finished my assignment. Oh my god, so much has happened this week. It's been a hell of a week. Finished my assignment Friday night. I was supposed to stream Friday night, but I had to cancel because I had to keep working on the assignment, which was very lame. Things took way longer than I expected, as well as one of my group mates didn't send me some of the files that I needed, so we had to do like a video recorded presentation thing, and they forgot to send me a couple of recordings, so I just had to like record some of it myself again. Yeah. That was pretty lame. That was pretty cringe. And I'm glad it's over. Yay. It's got the cattier skirts thigh highs on every one of my guardsmen. That's absolutely worth it. And then you burned out and put them on my shelf until I got motivation to put an entire army just to pick one mini. Aww. I'm sure you can always come back, but it's definitely good to take a break when you burn out, which I definitely need to do. But I just can't get away from Warhammer. I can't. I'm drowning. It is I, Vod McWatcher. I'm here from the future to tell you should stream a credit card showcase showing both sides very clearly. Oh, the rage. McVod Watcher. I'll make sure to bring that next stream. starts with 1, 0. Don't choke on your coffee in the morning. Did I tell you guys what happened with my assignment with the fucking tutor, man? It was we had a assignment due. It was supposed to be a presentation on Monday. We're supposed to have a presentation on Monday, but the annoying thing is that we had our mid-semester break, which is a week. It's just a week-long break. And they put the assignment presentation the Monday after the break, and it's like, wow, thanks, dude. Thank you for just completely erasing our break, because everyone's just got to work on the assignment over the break since it's due the Monday back. Anyway, so the presentation was supposed to happen on Monday, and everyone was obviously prepping for that. We had to make a bunch of posters and blah-de-blah. And the presentation itself was really confusing. He was like, oh, you can do physical posters, or you can do digital posters, or like, it doesn't really matter. And then, anyway. He sends us an email, like, Sunday night. They always make you work on the break, but that's especially brutal. Yeah. We get an email, like, Sunday night from the unit coordinator being, and he said, sorry, actually, we won't be able to do a presentation on Monday due to staffing issues. It will be postponed to Friday instead. And we were all like, what the fuck? We just wasted our mid-semester break working on this assignment, and we've got another week to do it now. Anyway, but it had to be a video presentation instead of a physical live presentation, and we had to like submit it online. So now we had to make a whole video as well, which I mean could have been simple as like just a Zoom recording of like your group talking about the shit with the posters in front of them, but like, I make videos, bro. I'm gonna make a good video, man. You can't just tell me to make a video presentation and not expect me to make it a proper video, you know? So I made a gosh darn proper video, okay, with multiple camera angles, and I cut between the camera angles, and we had music, and I had a little logo animation at the beginning, and it was very cute. I made a proper video, even though it will have 0% effect on our grade. Maybe some brownie points with the tutors. Hope there were plenty of vine booms. That'll certainly be memorable. Welcome to Group 6's presentation. No, I actually took the opportunity to make the most like soulless corporate style video. Like, you know, those like really lame, cringy like training videos? That's exactly what I did. I went on YouTube and searched up non-copyright corporate uplifting music and downloaded the first song that popped up. So it was great. And we were both talking like real estate agents. Like, welcome to our design group. Today we're talking about Today we would like to walk you through our presentation and the work we have done. Accidentally on this side of the internet. Whoa, how did you stumble into this low quality internet? I am. Did I have weirdly proportioned cartoon people with unnatural skin colors? No, it didn't. It was me and my group mate talking. I also had like the most like ungodly long transition between each poster. Like we had to like show the poster and talk about it. Like a PowerPoint presentation, you could say, but it's not a PowerPoint presentation. They posted. I made sure to put an ungodly long delay between each one, like a really slow fade. Yeah. That's another big YouTube short. Thank you! Oh my god, yes, I did that as well. Oh, I definitely want to talk about the YouTube short as well. Your cat once ran into your room and pushed every one of my Space Marines off the shelf. Oh my god. It was me. Worth it. Corporate art is some of the most obscure but interesting ever. Yeah, yeah. No, we didn't have any like corporate art. It's like a really like those really lame like training videos, you know. It's like how to use the Canon M76,000 printer. Welcome to Canon. To operate your Canon M679-6420 printer, open the first cartridge on the left. And then you have the soulless corporate music as they're doing it, and then like a really slow fade into the next shot. Then you will want to lift up the magazine and unload the cartridges. That's what I did. That was the video. I haven't seen you and my group mate IRL. For all I know, you could be really proportioned cartoony with unnatural skin colors. That's true. Could be. Oh yeah, it was fun. It was fun. The other time we got to make a video. We did a parody of Bondi Rescue. That was so much fun to edit as well. Of course I did the editing. It was fun, like editing a reality TV show style. It's so easy. Like I would just watch an episode of Bondi Rescue and I was like, oh, this is where they put the music and this is where they put the sound effects, and I'm just gonna do exactly the same thing, and it worked. It worked so well. It looked so legit. Oh, that was so much fun. I even got to use like the reverse symbol like drama sound effect, like not that one. Hold on. Hold on, let me you'll know it when you hear it. This. That's not exactly. That one. I got to use that sound effect whenever there's a reveal in like any TV show. It's like, the Master Chef new dish is being presented to the judges. You know what I mean? I got to use it. It was very fun. Hello! Hi! I'm good. Thank you. Welcome back to the stream. Don't invoke the trauma that was web-based training. Shaved off your humanity by a big margin. Oh my god. I should show you the video. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna kill you with corporate music. It was great. Yeah, it was really fun editing a reality TV show style video. Yes. Anyway, speaking of videos that I did, the YouTube short that I did, if you haven't seen it yet, when did I post it? I don't remember now. The time, I've lost all sense of time the past week. I just need sleep. It's just been, what time is it? Is it bedtime yet? No? Okay. I guess I'll keep working on my assignment. That's been my life. Fun fact, my first interaction with Pega on a Discord was telling it to chill. Yes! Yes. Because, you saying the Discord is dead, dude. Like, this, I'm sorry, there's like, we just chill and we just post mini stuff, like, it's not, we're not chatting 24/7. Yeah. The short. YouTube short. Didn't even get to look it up. The algorithm fed it to you. Oh my god, you got a natural Pega short in the wild. Oh my god. It also blew up on TikTok. Well, blew up. I mean, I've like TikTok has completely like disillusioned me. Like everything on TikTok blows up. Like I don't even know what blowing up means on TikTok anymore. Like everything on TikTok, like all the numbers on TikTok are so big. Like everything feels like it blows up comparatively, like YouTube Shorts or whatever. Like a full-on in your sitcom drama level of sound effects. That would actually be so much fun. Yeah. Hey, Bryce! Oh my god, it's been a heck of a week. Anyway, I finished painting the black. I finished dry brushing black. I don't care. If you guys think it sucks, that's what it's gonna be. Easy color scheme to turn my brain off. That's it. If anyone clicked on this stream thinking you would get a cool color scheme for your Nemesis minis, I'm sorry. You're getting brain dead color scheme for your Nemesis minis, which I mean you're welcome to copy as well. The last Nemesis stream actually did like get a lot more views on the VOD than I thought. So maybe there's a Nemesis miniature painting community that I'm not aware of that maybe I need to tap into. Wanna have a heck of a week? Yeah. Just uni stuff. I've seen people freaking out. Oh yeah, the female custodian, dude. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about the short. Let me finish with the short first before I jump ship to the female custodian. So the short was about priming in different weather conditions. Have you guys seen it? Can I get an I if you've seen the short, or a nay? I'm gonna give you spoilers. Oh my god, spoilers for my 30-second YouTube short. I think I posted it on Tuesday. That's right. I think I posted it right when I went live on Twitch. Yeah. I remember now. Nay, I nay. Well, for anyone that hasn't seen it, I primed 3 Zangors with black primer I did 1 in the rain, 1 in the sun on a nice sunny day, and I did 1 in the wind. I didn't do like different temperatures really. Just looking at weather conditions. And I thought it didn't impact the priming in the slightest. Even, and I've lived by this for ages now, so I knew it was gonna happen. Because every time, you guys don't know this, but every time I have to stream painting, it's the same process. I go and sit down, I get ready for stream, I set everything up, I turn all my programs on, and then I realize my mini's not primed, and I'm like, oh shit, there's like 15 minutes to stream, oh god, and I have to panic prime. Doesn't matter what the weather is, I don't get a choice, I'm priming it right now, and I've never had an issue. Even like heavy rain, like fucking rain coming in under our door, I primed it and it was fine. And the only times I've ever had issue with primer is because I've either held it too close or too far from the mini. And I think that's it. So I made a short about that. I made a short about that, testing it in those 3 different weather conditions. And oh boy, dude, people had something to say about it. people had some comments on that. Think about getting on TikTok. I feel like if I don't join it, we're like you won't be cool. Honestly, TikTok's not worth it. Like you don't have to be on social media to be cool, man. If you want to like make a business from it, then absolutely you should do it. But if you're just like painting minis for fun, don't do it. Like the effort it takes to like record your mini while you're painting it, and then, but you'll get to a point like I hate it. Whenever I want to paint a mini now, not on stream or not for a video, it's like I should be filming this right now. I'm wasting my time. I'm not recording it. I'm not making content out of this miniature. This is heresy. I'm a failure to social media, you know? So even when I'm painting something off stream, if I'm painting something that's not for a video, not for a stream, I will like sometimes record it for like a short reel or whatever as well. It sucks. It really sucks. Yeah, honestly, social media I feel like has been normalized too much. Like, it's a pain, man. Social media sucks. It's only good if you wanna, like it's so much effort if you wanna actually get numbers. If you're out there and you wanna, like, just post your minis on social media for fun and expect to get numbers, I'm sorry, my friend. It's not gonna happen. If you care about painting miniatures, you just keep painting miniatures. If you want to get numbers, then you will have to start caring about getting numbers, and that takes like a completely different skill set, and it has nothing to do with the quality of your painting. Anyway, that's my rant. I missed so many chats. I'm sorry. Speaking of Zangles, stop putting it in Thousand Suns box. Oh yeah, dude. I've been saying that ever since the new box came out. Everyone has reacted really well to the female stating everywhere except Allspec Tactics comment section. Really? I haven't seen it. The only difference I ever noticed in hundreds of minis is the speed at which they dry. Yeah, that too. Anytime I had a problem with during that big flood when there was so much water in the air, you could almost drown standing up. Yeah, I don't know. Like literally, it's been raining so heavy, and I've never had an issue. It's been super humid. Like absolutely no issue with humidity. Play a little miniature war game called Flames of War, and I always end up playing as that, and you makes you feel annoyed because you want to. What? Okay. Try and make TikTok uncool by significantly upping the average user age. Oh, you're gonna make TikTok less cool? I see it. You know what? Do it. You've just been posting minis for fun, and I get decent numbers for my standards. Not career worthy, but you're happy with it. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. If you're happy with your numbers, that's good. That's good. It's just when you start comparing yourself to other people's numbers is when it becomes a problem. Because their numbers is because they're building a business out of it. Oh, yeah. Anyway, the comments about the priming. Dude, TikTok is fucking wild, man. TikTok, I don't understand it. I'm a zoomer. People don't read the comments. People don't read anything on TikTok. They don't even read what they're typing half the time. People on TikTok don't read. They watch video for like the first 3 seconds, type something, scroll to the next video, and like completely forget about it. That's the average TikTok consumer, alright? And the number of people that comment the same thing, like the exact same thing, it's wild. Like, there is nothing, like this adds nothing. There is no value here in this comment section. Like, but the whole comment section on TikTok is, oh my god, you should try it in the snow. Oh my god, privileged Australian. Imagine, try doing it in the snow at like negative 1,000 degrees. Or, oh my god, like try doing it like in, oh my god, the funny ones are like, you think that's rainy? Try doing it in insert X state of America. And I'm like, dude, do you realize? Like, this, where I live is like subtropical. Like we get floods like regularly. And what do you call them? Not typhoon, fuck. Not tornadoes. The cyclones, that's it. We get cyclones, we get floods pretty regularly. It's pretty fucking humid in Brisbane. The iPad kids that can't read yet. Could be bots. No. Like they're not typing the exact same words, but it's the same comment, you know. Yeah. And they're all coming from Americans. They're like, oh my god, imagine like try priming it like when it's snowing and like the rattle can freezes in your hand. But yeah, no. The amount of people that like just assume because I live in Australia, like weather is always beautiful and perfect and sunny, but it's not. It's fucking humid and it rains a shit ton. And like a shit ton all at once. And it rains a shit ton and then it gets really fucking hot, so it all evaporates and hangs in the air for months, and that's Australian summer. At least in Queensland. Queensland summer sucks. I hate it here. Too wet. Yeah, it's that's the only thing people have said on TikTok. What's with the thesaurus? The thesaurus, yeah. That's it. This must be it. Something you can't, yeah, you can't make it work because the road is blocked. That's normal. What? The road is blocked. I'm confused. And there was one comment that I thought was funny. That was the only one that like slightly ticked me off. Like all the other ones are just like kind of annoying. Like when I uploaded the TikTok and it was like getting views and I was like, oh, this is exciting, I can't wait to see what people say. And I would wake up in the morning, I'd be like, oh, time to read the comments, let's see what people are saying today. It's the same thing. Like, oh my god, try priming at negative 9,000 degrees, or try priming in the fucking sauna. Anyway, I'm gonna do a follow-up TikTok, and I'm gonna go to fucking North Pole. And then I'm going to go into the Sahara Desert, and I'm going to prove that weather has nothing to do with priming. But honestly, I have no idea how freezing temperatures would affect primer. But you can just like warm it up, and that's what people say, like just put it in a bath of warm water for a bit. I mean, that's what they say on YouTube. But I think the only thing that matters is your distance from the model. And how like heavily you're putting on the primer. If it's really humid, or if it's really dry. If it's really dry, you want to be closer to your mini, because the particles will dry in the air. You have to imagine like the little floating paint particles in the air. If it's really dry, they're going to dry up quick, and when they hit your mini, they're already going to be dry and it's going to look dusty. And that means you're too far away, so you want to get closer so they don't have that time to dry before they stick to the mini. If it's really humid, they will take longer to dry in the air, and they might get on the mini too wet. So you want to be a little further away, so you get that nice coverage. And if you're too close, then you will just like clog everything up, and it will be icky and destroy the details. And you just adjust the distance depending on the weather conditions. And I definitely could have been more nuanced in my video. Absolutely, I was considering it. I actually recorded this video. I actually recorded that TikTok in winter. I actually recorded that TikTok in the middle of last year. I just haven't done it for ages. I don't know why. I just thought it was like a lame idea. I don't know. I didn't think there was much value in it. But anyway, what was I thinking? Oh, I was deliberating this whole time. I was like, should I say like, oh, I didn't really try in different temperatures and I only tried black primer, which is usually easier. Like, people always complain about white primer, and I do think white primer is a bit different. And I was considering like doing that and being like all scientific about it, like, you know, like, oh, you know, maybe I'll do some follow-up videos and I'll let you guys know, sort of thing, and being a little more considerate, I don't know, nuanced. That's the only word for it. Being a little more nuanced about it, but it's fucking TikTok. No one's gonna listen to nuance on TikTok. Are you kidding? I don't think they could even spell the word nuance. So no, I didn't do that. And I told them to cope and see instead. Yet more peepos not knowing that the rest of the world exists, exactly. You expect Pega's live stream to be more popular since I almost had 3k subs? Dude, can you please not bring up the number of people that are watching the stream? It's not very kind. But people just generally don't watch live streams that much. Maybe you should watch some more live streams. People like subscribe to my channel for the videos. And people that like videos don't always like streams. People that like streams don't always like videos. And there's just more people that like videos. That's it. Please don't talk about. Please don't come in here and be like, oh my god, your Discord is dead, why is no one talking? And come into the stream and be like, oh my god, no one's watching your stream, there's only 10 people. Shut the fuck up. What the hell? Why don't you stream? Go on. Get 10 viewers in your stream. I dare you. But I don't really care. I don't care how many people are watching this stream. Like, I'm just here to paint and vibe, and the people that watch the stream are epic, and I love talking to you guys. I don't care how many people do it. As you can see, I've been doing it for a year with like 10 people, so I don't really care. Easy to say if you don't have a brawler huntsman and 3 possums. 3 possums over the rattle can. Oh, can take your comment on the priming and the range shot as me being a smartass. I genuinely want to inform you on how the amount of rain can actually affect the priming. I don't remember what your comment was. If it was the same as all of the other comments, then I probably didn't read it. Everyone was saying the same thing. Oh. But yeah. The one comment that I got that kind of peeved me, but was also kind of funny, was this one person that went full on, oh my god, you're spreading misinformation. This is so harmful to teach new people into Warhammer. The weather can absolutely change your primer. I've been painting for 26 years and I've won so many awards and you don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, jeez. And I hit them with the okay boomer. and they deleted their comment. So fun. I'm sorry, if you've been painting miniatures for 26 years, I think that by default makes you a boomer. Alias, fucking hi, it's been a while. Hey, that's sick. I've also been very busy with uni. I can completely understand that. I've just been good, dude. Takeaway for me is that the window for conditions is a lot wider than people make out. You know what? That's a nice, nuanced take. You know what? That sounds like you put some thought into your comment. I'm sorry. I'm so salty today. I don't know what's going into me. I'm just destroying everyone. Like, dang. Have you know, I did 3 tours with the Navy SEALs. Yeah, exactly. It was exactly that type of vibe. I can't believe they deleted their comment. after I hit them with the okay boomer. No considerate options. How dare you? How dare you reach a reasonable and logical conclusion? But anyway, like it was kind of annoying, the comments. It's honestly just more interesting and funny than anything. Like I'm not really annoyed. I wish there was more to talk about on TikTok. But you know what? I shouldn't have expected anything more. And you know what? It kind of fucking worked. Doing the not nuanced take, because damn, that short's been getting views, man. Yeah. Doing a little bit of rage bait always works. How many views is it on now? 10k on YouTube. Nice. Mine was something along the line of, compared to an Australian light drizzle, a freaking wall of rain here in the Netherlands will ruin your priming. Alright. Yeah, no, there's a lot of people that said that sort of thing, and I stand by. Like, we get a fuck ton of rain here. Like, we get monsoons, we get cyclones. I don't know what a monsoon is. We get cyclones. Like, it floods. It's flooded here before. Like, right where I live. That's a shit ton of rain. That's a lot of rain. We get a lot of rain here in summer. And it will, like, the thing about Aussie summer is that it will always, or at least here in Queensland, the thing about Queensland summer is it will like dump everything in the span of like a couple days. So it will be non-stop raining, like super heavy for a couple days, and then leave, and then it will just be sunny, and it will be humid for weeks afterwards, because the rain is just like hanging in the air and it's like heavy. Anyway, all I'm saying, don't underestimate the amount of rain we get in Australia. Like, holy shit. I don't know what it is, but everyone's like in an arms race to prove that their country is the country with the worst weather. I don't know why. Canadians always out here being like, oh my god, try priming when the fucking fingers are falling off and outdoors and the primer explodes in your hand because it's frozen. Oh, jeez. Everyone's in an arms race to have the worst weather. And they look at Australia and they're like, oh, you mean like the kangaroos and the beautiful sunshine and the beaches? And I'm like, shut the fuck up, you don't. Have you been to Australia? Do you know what Australia is? Point to Australia on a map. The funny part, I think I got... What was it? I think I got a comment that was like, try priming in the summer when it's like super hot. And they were from England. Like, it doesn't get hot in England. What are you talking about? And like the whole English thing is to complain about the cold and the rain. You can't also complain about the heat. You can't have both. Where I live is tropical, so what you describe is what we get most of the year. Hey, except for the occasional dry spell. I see. You just open your airbrush package? Do you have any tips? Oh my god, airbrush. English had some really bad. Oh yeah, true. No, actually, you're right. They were on the news for like heat wave. I wonder how bad the heat waves were. If they were like average Aussie summer, or if it was actual heat waves. I think the reason the heat waves in England were so bad was more people talking about like the fact that no one in England has air conditioners. So like that would be bad. That would be really bad. Like in Australia it gets fucking hot all the time, so everyone has aircon. But dude, imagine living in England and it gets like Australian hot in England, but you don't have aircon to escape to. That would be bad. That would be bad. Absolutely. Some dude in the desert watching his paint job dry out the second they open. Anyway, airbrush advice. I haven't used my airbrush that much, so I don't know what I can say. Definitely take good care of the airbrush. Don't expect it to be a magical tool that will improve your painting. Unclogging it takes a freaking long time. If you have to unclog it like every time you paint, don't be surprised. At least for the first while. Like every time I paint with my airbrush, I have to spend like at least like half hour just trying to unblock it to get it to work. Yeah. English heat wave is just average, maybe slightly above average Singapore heat. Oh yeah, oh my god, I remember Singapore. We went to Singapore once, like we stopped there on the way to Europe. Because you have to switch flights. And man, it was ages ago, but I still distinctly remember. We had like a couple hours, maybe a few hours to like check out the airport and like the surrounding area of Singapore. There's like a little cactus garden and my mum was like, oh, that's so cute, let's go check out the little cactus garden outside the airport. And so we headed towards it, but like the moment we opened the doors, like you could not breathe. It was so hot and so humid. It was terrible, and like I stepped outside and I was like, please let's go back inside. I remember that so vividly, that feeling of like swimming in the air, like it was so hot and humid. Yeah. And I feel like this summer in Australia I have gotten that feeling again, and I've gotten flashbacks to that moment. We've had to, like, I'm like chat will know, I had to leave my house because it was so hot, and our aircon couldn't keep up. We would leave to go to like the library or like someone else's house that has like good aircon, and we'd stay in there and that would be good. And then when I have to leave and I open the door, I got the same feeling of like walking into a barrier, you know, of humidity after sitting in the library. Weather's gotten hot in here in Singapore? Yeah. Oh my god, I wouldn't doubt it. That's wild. Not so bad, you get used to it. Do you have aircon? I hate it here. I hate the heat. I want to move somewhere colder, like Germany. Maybe. Do my internship in Germany. We'll see. I think I'll like it, but I hate the heat here. It's just too much. Like this summer has like locked it in my brain that I'm not living here for the rest of my life. I cannot handle it. What was I saying? I forgot. It's just too humid. It's just too bloody humid. Oh, if I had like, if I was rich and I had an apartment high up with like beautiful aircon in the city, so I didn't have to like leave the house for longer than like half hour ever. I'd just like go downstairs, I'd get out of my air-conditioned apartment block, walk down the street, go to my groceries, come home, go back straight back into the aircon, and that's it. Just stay indoors the whole of summer. I could handle it. I could handle that. Yeah. Get flow improver and a proper airbrush cleaner. Learn how to dis and reassemble it. Yeah, there you go. Those are good tips. Those are things I had to learn as well. There was a good video I watched on how to disassemble and clean your airbrush. When I'm not sure where the clog is, like I just spray it and I'm like, I don't know why this isn't clogging. I thought I tried cleaning those and I tried keeping everything clean. Like sometimes you just have to disassemble the whole thing, wash it all in water, and then reassemble it just to get rid of the clog. Airbrush is pretty cheap, one from China. A little worried about the quality. That's right. Are you planning on doing like super fancy stuff with it, or like or are you just using it for priming? But either way, the same thing stands. Like you definitely want to make sure you're cleaning it after every session. Absolutely want to clean it well after every session with some like airbrush cleaner. What I do actually, what I found worked was when I was done using my airbrush, I would chuck like I'd rinse as much out with water as I could, and spray the water through the nozzle as well until I didn't see any paint coming out, like it was just spraying water. And then I would put flow improver, I put the airbrush cleaner as well into it and spray that through it as well. And also like you want to plug the nozzle of the airbrush so it like backflows. Because sometimes paint will get like back into the tube of the airbrush as well. So you gotta plug it so the air like it squirts it backwards as well. Yeah, and I found that would keep the clogging at bay. Here's a dueling of painting miniatures. When you don't paint your miniatures daily, something bad will happen. Orange car rapidly closing in your location. I'm coming for the germs. You'll use airbrush. I paint everything by brush. Too poor for airbrush. Honestly, you don't need an airbrush. I also barely use my airbrush. I've only used it when like I absolutely had to for like certain styles of painting, but honestly it's just such a hassle to clean and look after that I do most of my painting by brush anyway. And you're not missing out on much, honestly. It is really fun. It's just another tool. It's just another tool. That's it. That you gotta learn, and it unlocks new techniques, but you can absolutely do good paint jobs without it. Oh, so sleepy. Oh my god. There's these barrel things that they're standing on. I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna paint it black. I don't know. I'm just gonna paint it. Better start. Yeah, definitely better start with a cheap one. I've got my friend's airbrush. It's actually not even my airbrush. My friend joined the army, and they just let me babysit the airbrush and the compressor, but I've been babysitting it for like 4 years now. And I haven't heard from them. I'm pretty sure they're fine. I feel like he probably just forgot about the airbrush at this point. So I think I might have stolen an airbrush from my I'm more like a co-worker. We weren't that close. Not gonna matter anyways. Netherlands will sink before I get your hands. I don't think the Netherlands will sink that fast, is it? Just move, bro. It's that easy. Just leave. Are they still in the army? I actually don't know. Like we weren't like super close, so I haven't like kept in touch with them. I'm worried if I mean, I could say hello and just like ask how they're doing, I guess. If I bring up the fact that I still have their airbrush, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, can I have it back now? I don't want to give the airbrush. I'm kidding. I should probably message them. I just kind of forget that it's not technically my airbrush. You batch paint or need an intricate transitions on big surfaces? It's a blessing. Yeah. OSL is also pretty. Yeah, definitely. If I had a proper airbrushing setup, I'd probably use it a lot more, especially for OSL. And do some cool, funky paint jobs. I can do plenty of cool, funky air jobs. Paint jobs without an airbrush. Have I ever spilled shade? Have I ever spilled shade paint all over my desk? Absolutely. Pretty sure I've done it on stream before. Definitely done it multiple times in my own time as well. There was one really bad one that I caught on stream that wasn't spilling but exploding. Was a dropper bottle. I squeezed a bit too hard and it was clogged and it exploded and it went all over my shirt, and now my shirt is ruined. I've gotten null oil all over my desk before, and I'm pretty sure the underside of my keyboard still has null oil on it. Because my painting setup is also my PC setup, and that's how I stream my painting. Also, I don't have space for a painting setup and a PC setup. So I have both, 2 in 1. So any paint spills means paint get on my computer stuff, so like my keyboard and my mouse. Yes, I've spilled null oil on them a couple times now. The oil hungers for the machine. True, maybe just wanted a little bit of oil. Maybe just need a little bit of oil. Maybe it's just calling out for it. But let me show you, actually, I have a life hack. I have a life hack for this. That I love showing up on the stream. Look at this! This is a tea light holder. I got it from IKEA, and it holds your shade paints, and it holds your contrast and your shade paints, but then they never spill. Look at that! Like a big, it doesn't fall over. You can buy like really fancy little miniature painting pot holders, but this is like the perfect size, and it was what, $1 from IKEA. So there you go. I'm sure you could get it from like grocery store. I don't know what your grocery stores sell. Being a pilot is an air job. Return from your gym! Hello, my only friend. Wow. My only friend has returned to the stream. Breaking news, Pega steals from Australian war hero. No! Hold on. Oh god. I'm gonna get cancelled. Oh no. Put null oil in your car's engine and it won't start anymore. Oh no. Okay, I've got a question. Genuine question. You know when you go to like fill up your car with fuel, ideally. There's like different types of fuel at the pump. There's, at least in Australia, I don't know if it's the case everywhere, I don't know what types of fuel you guys have, but we have, at least with the petrol, I have a petrol car. There's unleaded 91, there's unleaded 95, there's unleaded something else. What does it mean? I always get the cheapest one, which is unleaded 91. Oh, and there's E10 as well, but my car can't take E10 because it's too old. It can't handle the good slurps. And E10 is like actually the cheapest now, but I can't use it. Various octanes. Does that help the car? And I saw a listing on Facebook that someone was selling a car, and they're like, oh, it's a well-loved car we use for work, just for commuting, always filled up with unleaded 95. And I was like, dude, they must be so rich. I know, I was like, does that matter? That you paid more for fuel? Your engine is tuned for the octane. You put the wrong octane, it can mess up the engine. Really? Oh, I think I saw that like some newer cars need like unleaded 95, like the higher percentage one. I don't think my car gives a shit. Because it's a 20-year-old hunk of metal that don't give two fucks. That's probably gonna die within the next few months anyway. Your car works up an explosion. Yes, I get that, but like if I have a car that doesn't need the fancy fuel, like it doesn't matter if I pay more for the higher octane fuel if it doesn't need it. Like, will it look after my engine? There's also one like fuel stop that says they infuse it with Techron. I don't know what the fuck Techron is, but the ads are all like, if you call the fancy stuff, everyone deserves the fancy stuff. I'm like, what the fuck is Techron? How does that help my car go brum brum? It sounds evil? It does sound evil, like Dr. Techron. It would be nice if someone explained to me what it did, but I'm sure if they explained it, it would be really lame. Because it probably wouldn't do much. I don't know. Lead was put into engines as an anti-knock agent, making the engine run smoother? What? I'll fill your engine up with unleaded 95, baby. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if I fill up my 20-year-old hunk of shit car with unleaded 95. Will it suddenly sound like a sports car? Is it worth paying the extra like 5-10 cents per liter? Fuel prices are so wild, man. I don't know why fuel prices fluctuate like fucking stock. It's so weird. I hate cars. Actually, I kid. I actually enjoy driving. I like road trips. And I like driving highways to get to the beach or something. And we just get the vibe and play fun music and chat. You know, I guess it's just like an excuse to be hanging out with nice people. Feels like holidays, you know. Kind of like driving. I don't like driving when my rear window is made of plastic and is flapping flapping at 100 kilometers an hour on the highway. And my car radio sounds like a tin can through a string. And I can barely hear the music. I very much dislike that, and I would love to get a nicer car if I could bloody afford it. Am I right, kids? Road trip to the best, very cozy. Yeah! Long train rides with buds. Yeah, that is also long trains are also fun. The problem with train rides, at least here, is that there, for some reason, isn't a train that takes you directly, like, north to the nice places. Like, I don't think I'll dox anything, but to, like, the Sunshine Coast is, like, a nice beach. A nice strip of beaches, I guess, in Queensland. There's no trains that, like, take you to the sunny coast. So you have to, like, take a train and then take a bus. And it's just kind of annoying. But driving the good old car, hell yeah. Why aren't we allowed to say Fallout 76? What? Where? Where'd you say it? In video games? Fallout 76? What do you mean you can't say Fallout 76? Can you say the number 76? Hold on. I might have banned the number 76 by accident. It's not got to do with Fallout 76 though. But as Toad said, we have Pain Stream. Hey, hello, Logo Man. Yeah, we chilling with painting. We have a counting channel in the Discord where people count. From 1 to 300 at the moment is the goal. But I banned random numbers. I think this is the first time I'm pretty sure I've told people before. It's our little secret chat. I banned random numbers. So people in the Discord can't type certain numbers. So people have had to find creative ways to say those numbers. But it does mean where the occasional time in the Discord where someone actually is saying that specific number, not for the purposes of the counting chat, their message gets blocked. But honestly, it's working just as intended. All part of the plan. Australia's pretty bad train coverage in general, yeah. The ratio of gasoline and mixer that will ignite at certain pressures. Most engines use a low ratio, high performance engines need a higher octane. So it doesn't matter if I fill my shitty engine with a high octane. Right. Thought I was just hating Fallout 76. No. I should ban the words Fallout 76. The game's pretty mid, yeah. That's some old drama, man. If you're talking about Toddbot getting angry at you, that's just Todd Howard. We have the official Todd Howard in the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, we have Todd Howard, the real Todd Howard. You can come into Discord, talk about Skyrim, talk about Fallout 76, and he'll respond. he's just so keen. Or if you say it just works, he likes that as well. Bot just works, yeah, it just works. Arc players hate. Oh wait, Arc. Are we talking about Arc in video games? Wait, I hate Arc. We love Todd. He invented lesbians. Also, if you mentioned pre-orders, yeah. For some reason, if you mention pre-orders, Todd responds, which we talk about pre-orders a lot, that have no relation to anything Todd Howard has done. He just loves pre-orders. He just loves it when people are talking about pre-orders. Dude, I hate Ark, and Ark is one of my most played games on Steam. I think it is my most played game on Steam, which is not that much. But still, it's one of my. I fucking love Ark, but Ark sucks. I hate it. Hi, Daz. Nylon bags. Oh my goodness. Just want funny dinosaurs. Why is it so bad? Yeah, I know. It's such like the more I loved Ark so much, but the more you play it, like the more you realize why is it so big? First thing, why is the game like 500 gigabytes? It's gigantic. It's like terribly optimized. It's like the most piece of shit game anyone has ever made. Like, like I feel like it's hard to make a game. Okay, maybe excluding Yandere dev, I feel like it's it's gotta be hard to make a game that's actually that big. Not optimized, that's why. Yeah, exactly. A lot of modern games aren't. Yeah. And it's so bad. And like the quality isn't even good. Like the textures aren't even that good. I don't know what's so big and why I don't know why the game is so fat. Why it takes up so much space on my hard drive. Oh. That's the first thing. So I have to uninstall it whenever I want to play something else. Optimizing doesn't make money too. I don't want the context. Ew. And also like multiplayer is like the most fun part of Ark, except all the servers suck. Like we spent ages trying to look for a good server to play on, but they're all just like completely griefed. Like there will be some dominating tribe that has completely covered the entire land with like posts. At least in PvE where you aren't allowed to destroy other people's structures. So because they just put random posts everywhere, you're not allowed to destroy them and you're not allowed to like place anything nearby. So you're just not allowed to build anywhere. So like one faction or one group have like completely taken over the whole server, no one else is allowed to play. And PvE is the most fun because then you don't get grief, your face doesn't get destroyed. I just want to play with my friends, man. on a simple little PvE server. And the one time we did find a good PvE server to play on, we actually got really far. We had like a whole tribe of Allosauruses, and I loved them. We had like Rexes and stuff, and we were getting pretty high up. But the server, like, host, like, shut it down. And I was so mad. Ugh, not the Yandere. Call of Duty went downhill. Oh yeah, we all know. Wow? With an A? I know. Wow. Yandere dev at least has the excuse of incompetence. Yeah. Arc devs could optimize if it didn't. That's true. That's true. But and then when Arc 2, I don't know, I stopped playing Arc at that point. But they're making Arc 2 and they're shutting down Arc 1. So you have to buy Arc 2. So that's pretty messed up. So I guess I'm just never playing Arc again, and that's the story. Listen to WoW Black. What are you talking about? What is WAW? Old Scroll 6 better be good, otherwise Bethesda is done. Oh yeah. Dude, I wonder what Blizzard's gonna do. I wonder if Blizzard's ever gonna make a new game again. Been good night, gonna head to bed. Hey, I think I'm stopping by. Hope you have a good sleep. WAW stands for World at War. I've never heard of that game. Yeah, Arc sucks. I just want the funny game with the funny dinos. I just want the game with the funny dinos. I love dinos. Why is that so hard? I also don't like how they went like at the end of the game when you get like guns and stuff, and it's like supposed to be like a weird lore thing, you know, like everyone's on an arc and it's all actually a big tech thing. Anyway, I kind of don't like that part. I just want to play MMO with dinos. Not MMO. I want to play a survival game. I want to play a PvE game with dinosaurs. The best part was flying dinosaurs. I love them. You know what would be even cooler? PvE game, survival game with dragon. How about that? What is Hell Let Loose? I've never heard of that. Those won't recover from the recent disasters. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think they have the capability to make another game. It's looking pretty rough. It's like every time you look back at Blizzard, it's like, hey Blizzard, how you going? Next horrific piece of shit. I saw they recently started doing a Fortnite and they did skins from, oh my god, anime. The Space Cowboy anime. I'm completely mind blank. Cowboy Bebop, that's it. They did Cowboy Bebop skins, but oh my god, they're so bad. Like, if they don't have the resources to make a good skin, I don't think they have it in them to do anything substantial. It's pretty bad. Maybe someone would make 100% science-based dragon MMO. Oh no, don't get those dragon fans. Hold on. I did see the Dino Sword Fighting game. Oh my god, I do want to. That does look like fun. How about B-Boy? Yeah. I see that you're about to dog sit for a week. Fun! That's awesome. Hell yes. That sounds like a great time for painting. Dog sitting is great. I also did when we were doing the 40k and 40 days We're doing. I did a bit of dog sitting. I did some painting while I was dog sitting as well. Dude, what a stupid dog. That dog was so dumb. Paint the dog. Look at that. Spike skin is absolute ass. It is! Oh my god, I'm gonna pull it up. Spike skin. Why did they do him so dirty? Oh. Will it show up? Dude. Like, what? Who is that? I didn't even know it was Spike at first. Like, who is that? Spike, yeah, Spike at home. I mean, painting spiky skin. What camera do I use for streams? I do, it's the Logitech C920, that's it. It's like, my first webcam. It's like the webcam that like all streamers use. Logitech C920. It's not even, it's like $100. Really made a spunk skin. Spunk? One of the character designs of all time, yes. Spick-Spiggle, my favorite. If someone hasn't seen Cowboy Bebop, if anyone hasn't seen Cowboy Bebop before, this is what Spike looks like. That's what he looks like. Where did the stubble come from? Where did the stubble come from? Like, and he's got a like completely different face shape, and also like it's stylistic, but like all the characters in Cowboy Bebop are like really like slender, like really long. Like look at those fucking dude's got legs for days. Holy shit! They're like really tall and skinny. Like Cassidy from Overwatch is too built to be Spike, and the hair isn't enough. Like, there's not enough hair. I'm sorry. The hair isn't big enough. Like, look at that hair. It just looks messy. It's bad. It's so bad. It's like a Slenderman. The live action version? Oh, dude, if they went up the live action version, I'm gonna punch someone. Just put some kind of cactus spray painted black on his head. Yeah, a black cactus on his head. Just because they want it to still look like Cassidy in a Spike costume? Yeah, that really doesn't work. But actually, where did the stubble come from? How? Cowboy Bebop live action. Did they give him stubble in the live action? Hold on. That's the back. He doesn't have stubble. I guess like his face shape kind of looks a bit more like Cassidy. Oh, that's the VO. Who's the actual act there? That does look a lot more like gruesome. Either way, the live action sucks. I haven't seen it, but that's what everyone has said, so I haven't seen it. Cassidy has stubble? Surely they could like give him a clean shave. So that he could be Spike. It does not work. It doesn't work. Like, look, they completely remade like Bob. They completely remade Bob's face. Bob is like a robot. They completely, and look how stylized Bob's face is compared to Cassidy. He has a lawsuit pending? Really? What? Anyone have hell at least? I've never heard of it. Be okay with that if it were cosplay at a convention, but as an official skin, yeah, exactly. When you can like stylize your model however you want. If you make a wait, what? If you want make cringe, look up live action edition. Yeah, I'm not watching it. live action version looks weirdly old, like a dated high school teacher, instead of a suave space cowboy. Yeah, somber looking up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what Trump is trying to do. But watch Bob. This is what Bob usually looks like. He's a robot. He's got a robot head. They made a whole new face for Bob. But they didn't give a face to Cassidy. Bob Rock. The Bobot. Anyway, that's just so sad. That's so sad. It just looks lazy. Like they gave Cassidy they forgot to brush Cassidy's hair in the morning. That's it. Yeah. So sad. Like he looks so much better than Spike. What's going on here? Sorry, I'm ranting about Overwatch / Cowboy Bebop. Bob, do something about this crossover. I don't know. Oh, so sad. I love the aesthetic of Cowboy Bebop. I should watch more Cowboy Bebop. Like the actual like story episodes like they're really interesting. I just love the art style. I just love the animation. It's so good. It's like retro, but like not ugly retro, you know? You know? Oh, you never even heard of Bob? You thought that was a big knight character you got the name of? Oh, no. It's like half the character. It's not retro, it's just actually old. Like, I know, but like, it's like a lot of old animes look really ugly, you know? Old means retro. It's cool. Anyway. Painting miniatures, miniature painting stream. Painting minis. That's what I love to do on live streams. But would you look at that? It's time to finish. It's time to go to bed. Oh my gosh, so much miniature painting. Reinhardt? Reinhardt, I love Reinhardt. The audacity of this wrong company putting their grubby grippers on my one of my childhood shows. Oh, yeah. I feel like Overwatch has some really cool stuff with their lore, but they just like don't build on it other than the short animations they do. Unlike League of Legends. League of Legends does so much more with their lore and it's awesome. Arcane on Netflix, freaking amazing. You should watch it. I actually kind of want to rewatch it. I want to rewatch Arcane and I want to watch Cyberpunk again. I feel like being depressed. Yeah. But anyway, it's time for me to finish up. Sleepy. It's enough ranting for one stream. Cyberpunk was too depressing. Yeah, it's fair. Decision to rate your blank template Emperor champion in the server. No. Sometimes we'll do mini reviews. Not when you ask for it though. And I don't usually give critiques because I'm not good at giving critiques. I only give compliments. Remember the old days of maining Ryan and Mercy? Back when the game was, you know, fun. I know, right? I think you may have said the connection between League and 40k. Connection? Only the connection. I got into League after Overwatch, and honestly, like I started playing competitive Overwatch, and then I got into competitive League. Competitive League is so much better than competitive Overwatch. Like, people think competitive League is bad, Dude, try a competitive game where people have microphones. No way. Guy who wrote Arcane, Graham Neal wrote that. Oh, cool. I think that sounds familiar. Yeah. Anyway, I would fall. As much as I would like to keep shitting on Overwatch. Overwatch PvE, that was the joke. How can you fuck up so monumentally to not release the main feature of your game? From one hellhole to another. Yeah. I've stopped all competitive gaming now. Be Blizzard, you know what? Good point. Also, Lead came from Dota, which came from Warcraft, which came from Warhammer. Warcraft came from Warhammer? I suppose. Well, Starcraft came from Warhammer. Overwatch comp wasn't a game, it was work. Yeah. And now the Overwatch competitive scene, it doesn't work. It's hard to critique. I always call my miniatures shit because it's easy. Yeah, but it's hard to give like good feedback. You know, you have to be like a good painter to give good feedback to other painters, and also give it in a way that's encouraging. I just don't wanna offend anyone. That's the gist. That's the motivation. I don't wanna, like, it's hard. It's always hard to toe the line. It's been too many times. There's been too many times where someone has asked for feedback. Been like, yeah, no, I genuinely want feedback. Like, look, here's my miniature. Please, I'll accept feedback. I will give feedback, and then they will get sad. And I'm like, I'm sorry, you asked for the feedback. And like, I wasn't mean to them. Like, I was just saying genuinely, like, you could work on this and you could work on this. But the problem is some people will ask for feedback expecting to get none in a way. And it's a weird mentality. Some people will ask for feedback just because they think they're like the best and they think they're so good that no one is able to critique their miniature. But when someone is able to give critique to their miniature, they're suddenly like, oh, I guess I'm not the best painter in the world, then I should just give up. And I've had that weirdly too many times, so I don't get critique anymore. Sometimes you want what you can't handle. Yeah. So I don't get critique. Oh, we're just here to chill. We're just here to chill, and I'm here to encourage. And that's the best part. I don't really care how good your minis look. I'm just happy that you guys are painting. You think Warcraft was originally meant to be a licensed Warhammer game, but fell through? That might just be a rumor though. That was Starcraft. Starcraft was supposed to be a Warhammer game, but didn't go through, so they had to come up with their own factions. That's why everything looks so similar to Warhammer. The Zerg were supposed to just be Tyranids. The humans, they were supposed to be like Guard or Space Marines, I don't know. But the Zerg are literally just Tyranids. What else is there? Oh, the Protoss? Is that the name? I forgot what they were supposed to be. Eldar or something. Like that's like a fact that it was supposed to be a Warhammer game. Protoss were probably Eldar, yeah. Zerg are just straight up nerds in the early games, yeah. Protoss are way cooler than Eldar, yeah dude. Protoss is so cool, I love the Protoss. Ancient psychic race vibe, yeah. I was gonna say Custodies because they're like big and gold. That's the only thing that Custodies are about. I didn't even get to talk about the female Custodies in the stream. Oh well, too many things to talk about. Too sleepy, time for bed. Good night. Versus are competent, unlike the elf. Bye chat, I'm gonna stop talking. Now. Good night! I will see you all next week! And if you'd like to vote on the next stream, you should become a YouTube member. You should become a YouTube member. $1. $1. You can vote on 4 streams every month. You can vote on stream every week. Yeah. Bye. Night night. Have a good week. Have a good week. Bye.